Hello everyone and welcome to Games, Comics and Crafts.
In this video, I'll be looking at the Challenges of the Unknown, Issue 4. Okay, so we are back with Issue 4 of Challenges of the Unknown. This is about a week late because I forgot to pick up last time. Um, yeah, another weird one. Trouble is, we're getting to a situation now is where we're leaving so many loose threads. It's really difficult to kind of pick them all up. So we start with Red, who's obviously one of the challengers, and he's talking about wanting to fly, and he's kind of going through, he's having all these flashbacks to when he was a kid and doing all this stuff and being an acrobat and all this, whatever, and then becoming a pilot and crashing as a pilot. Um, and he found this asteroid, this anomaly D, which is on this apparently on this asteroid. And you go, okay, right, that's fair enough. Um, and he's going, like, oh, well, since we're the Green Lanterns wear pink, and it's like, oh, it's not, it's purple, and it's under the purview of Challenge 9. Does it really matter? Why would you change your costume because you're changing the name? I mean, how did they get out? They must have flew out there, using the Green Lantern ring because there's no sign of any spaceships. It would appear. So is this a Green Lantern operation or is this a Strange the Unknown operation? Because technically speaking, you're the one Hal's doing all the lifting. Poor old Red can't do anything without Hal. So do you really need to change your uniform to kind of fit in with them when technically speaking, he should be wearing green probably to fit in with you. Anyway, seems a bit gimmicky. As I've said before, the covers were gimmicky with all them wearing when changes uniforms, Batman and all that kind of stuff. So, what's the point? What is the point? Um. Anyway, so they go to this asteroid. Apparently, has been showing up. Captain Comet's there, and it says it's this asteroid. Apparently, has got some kind of breathing going on. It's kind of got this atmosphere at the center. Captain Comet's like, oh, what's wrong with Comet? It's like, well, Comet's been out here on his own. So we've got the Justice League or the Guardians and the other lanterns. He's out here doing whatever. Anyway, um, so they find this kind of tunnel that goes down. They mentioned about talking to it and whatever, and it's like, okay, no, it's fine. And again, this is a bit annoying. This is kind of what it is. But it's right. It says like, what's the ring say? Insights from the Book of Hour. So, how do you know about the Book of Hour? Are you that clever? Do you know everything about every superhero? Maybe if he just said, you know, what does the ring say if you've got a scan on it? And and he said like, there's nothing about this life form, from our records on our. That would make more sense. But the idea, it's like, oh yeah, I know about the Book of Hour. I know all this kind of, I know the intricate lore of every single superhero going on. It's just, okay. Anyway, so they go down there. I'm again, presumably Lantern was lighting these people up, but we don't see the kind of the green image around him. But they do say it's got like a micro kind of oxygen level. So they dive down to this thing, and he's kind of doing his acrobatics, all this kind of stuff. And it's like, right, okay. Obviously, theoretically, gravity is worse than over because he still smashes ankles if he hit the ground, so that's fine. Quite nice little Green Lantern effect as well. Very cool. Um, anyway, they go down there, they look through these tunnels, and they're talking about it's like apparently like organic tissue, and he hears this voice kind of shouting out for him. Um, and he's talking about being in the circus and escaping from locked boxes and being acrobat. And I really like this page where it kind of does this looping where they're kind of going through the tunnels. It's really really nice layout. Um, the one thing that does bug me, and again, not a fault with the artist because I love the artwork. Why didn't they bring some equipment? You're telling me you flew one of the challenges out there with no equipment. You could have brought a pod with a torch in it at least, or a science monitor that could scan stuff or whatever. So give him something to do because at the moment he's doing bugger all. Same as last time. Lantern's doing everything. Challenger guys there is doing nothing apart from pointing and looking at stuff. Lantern's doing all the legwork. Um, give him a torch. I mean, Lantern's effectively just a torch in this. So that's no good. So don't get that. I think that's weird. And again, the idea, even the concept of like, oh, we're going to an asteroid at 10,000 trillion miles, whatever, from Earth. I'll tell you what, I'll wrap you up in my special green light bubble and we'll fly you there. I know they're supposed to be fearless, but bloody hell, that must be terrifying. It's like the idea, you just don't go, right, I'll tell you what, you sit in that jet and I'll pull you across, and you can have a comfortable journey. Weird. Anyway, they find this body that's there, that's been digested, and apparently it's Cave Carson. So, oh, you've not killed Cave Carson off screen for this. It's like, okay, but it looks like it might. We don't know if it's like it's a future version of Cave Carson, because it says like, oh, apparently he might have pulled him there, and he reckons the blood that's got the writing on it is red zone blood. And it's kind of like, right, okay. Then he falls down and it's on the ground. He has this flashback to the plane, which is apparently the Challenger's original accident, and sees Black Manta, and Black Manta's got his kid with him, and they're all having this kind of flashback, and the plane explodes this time round, and off they go. Lantern takes him off because apparently he's passed out, takes him back to the watchtower, and apparently now he can't use his legs. His legs are not working, but there's nothing actually physically wrong with him. The paralysis seems to be something else. Okay, right. And it explains that he's seen these visions. Anyway, they're talking about this thing, and it seems to be that the Challengers maybe gathering Omega energy, because they've all had these near-death experiences, and even though some of the people have died, they've kind of worn themselves out like old batteries, and the Challengers have kind of like been near enough that they can receive this Omega energy, and with Darkseid dead, they're kind of receiving this Omega energy. There you go. Okay, fair enough. That's fair enough. So, but there's this another with it. It's like, okay, so we talk about this thing, and he says, oh, sees the plane, sees the Black Manta, and there's the dead child there. And it's like, oh, did he ever kill a child? So, yeah, Aquaman's son, but that was years ago. Again, that's old continuity. Surely, I don't think that's current continuity. Is everything going on? You know, this isn't New 52 continuity or even Rebirth continuity? I don't think this is classic continuity. So DC, get your continuity correct. I mean, I know apparently they're supposed to be doing a History of DC Universe book coming out, which I will probably pick up, because I wanted to see him put it together again, and then they go, right, okay, that's what we're doing. But you shouldn't have to keep doing that all the while. You should basically just be able to do it by letting people read the books that they read years ago and carry on from there. And if you reset it, don't worry about it. Anyway, Wonder Woman turns up and says that something going on. Apparently he's the only one that's not been affected, and something going on. You're not going to like it. So obviously she knows what's going on. So yeah. So all in all, again, so many loose ends. But with these kind of like these endings where kind of either everyone drops unconscious or whatever at their end of their investigation, and we don't get any finality to it all. Terrific's working it all out. The changes aren't working out. Number one, which is annoying for a Change of the Unknown book. They're not solving anything. They're going to the thing, passing out, waking up, and then the other people are doing all the work for them. It's like, well, they should be solving their own problems. You know, he should be the one that's stumped. If you want to show the Challengers doing their job properly, make them be the actual people that can solve the problems, not just like go, I will just sit here and let Terrific sort it all out. But there's only two more to go now, so I'm in for the final run now. I think we'll get the next two. If only again for the artwork, nothing else, because Sean Xaxey's artwork, always a fan of it. So I shall pick up the rest of this for that reason alone, if nothing else. Are we gonna get the good payoff in the last two issues? Not too sure, but we'll see. Anyway, that's pretty much all I'll say about this one for now. So thanks for listening, and hopefully I will see you on another video very, very soon. Bye bye.